Now, SMU got some major fireworks Sunday morning, and I actually was there to witness this one. I'll be honest with you guys. And Aljour Miles, the 4-star wide receiver out of Kaufman, Texas, has long been one of SMU's top targets, a huge priority for Rob Likens, the wide receivers coach for SMU, Ryan Jenkins, assistant wide receivers coach for SMU. They have pushed and pushed and pushed for Aljour Miles for a while. I would have to go back and see when he got offered, but he has been probably their top outside target along with Xavier Barnett for a while. And he came down to the lobby for breakfast and was finishing up with the coaching staff and got up, and Rob Likens was sitting in the lobby, kind of just hanging out, and there goes Aljour Miles, and I'm interviewing somebody else, and I see, Aljour go up and kind of, dap him up, and I hear, "Are you serious? Are you serious?" And sure enough, Aljour Miles was serious. He committed to Rob Likens. Rhett Lashley came down a few minutes later, and the party was on. I mean, this was it just seemed like everybody from the staff came over, congratulated him. His parents were there and on the visit with him, and it was just a cool moment to kind of see it go down. We never get to see that, but Aljour Miles was feeling it on the visit. I spoke with him after that, and he tells me that he's not going to take official visits. He just got an offer from Texas. He has been a longtime target for Oklahoma, for Texas Tech, for others, and one of the highest recruited receivers in the state of Texas, a top 200 prospect for On3, top 25 wide receiver nationally. Kind of reminds me of RJ Maryland a little bit. Maybe he grows into a tight end, but he has a little bit more speed, I think, to stay outside and be a big X receiver for SMU, a position that hasn't really seen a big body like this since, Cortland Sutton. I mean, Rashee Rice wasn't even 6'3". Aljour Miles just has really, really impressed me. He had a great showing at Under Armour Dallas, was a top performer there for On3. And this is a big, big pickup for SMU. And to get him on the front side of all these official visits that he was planning on taking is a big deal. And quite frankly, I mean, OU was surprised on it. Texas Tech had an official visit locked in. USC did. Oklahoma spent a lot of time recruiting Aljour Miles, and I'm sure they're not going to give up. He is a top target for them, but from what Aljour said, he's not going to take official visits. From what he told me, he said he didn't need to see anything else, and he knew where he wanted to go, and that's why he came over to Rob Likens and let him know that he was done in the recruiting process. So a massive pickup in Aljour Miles, and one that SMU fans, you've got to be over the moon for. I'm telling you, this is somebody that really, I think if he develops the right way, has the right mentality, the right mental makeup, the right physical traits to be a really top-end prospect in the NFL draft a few years from now, and somebody that SMU can stick on the outside and have him be an outside physical mismatch. I think, from a talent perspective, as far as like competitiveness going up for the ball, I think as far as similar guys on the roster, Jordan Hudson is a big physical guy. I don't think he's as tall as Aljour. I don't know the official, unofficial measurements, but Jordan Hudson is a really competitive ball winner, and Aljour Miles has that to his game as well. So a huge, huge deal for SMU to pick him up, and one that they're really, really excited about. Before we touch on commitment number 2 on Sunday, I do want to reintroduce you guys to a familiar friend of ours at On the Pony Express, and that is Mosquito Shield. Go to moshield.com today and dial up our friends, the Galloways, who are an SMU family, and say, I need help eliminating these unwelcome guests in our backyard ahead of summer. You can use the code PONYUP and get the best pricing they can deliver. Service is available across DFW and other Texas locations, but reach out to the Galloways, 214-775-0622, or go to moshield.com for your appointment. And with summer here, you want to be able to enjoy your backyard. Mosquito Shield can help you do that. They've been spraying for us up in Plano now for the last month, and got home from France, and we sat out in the backyard a little bit this weekend. It was really nice to not have mosquitoes out there bothering us. They will do at least 2 sprays a month, and they have a free respray guarantee to ensure your yard is mosquito free. So moshield.com, 214-775-0622 is where to go to give them a call today. They're great friends of ours at On the Pony Express, and they'll help you get your yard cleaned up, ready to go from all those mosquitoes that are hanging out, especially now when it's raining. You want that extra defense out there, and our friends at Mosquito Shield could do that for you.